Healing is not always a pleasant process, but in the end, you really understand that it's worth it. And honestly, that's kind of how it felt to read If the Dead Belong Here by Carson Faust, which is officially on shelves today, October 7th. This is a Native American Southern Gothic tale. It begins when a small girl is abducted from her bed in the middle of the night, leaving her family with an absence and a lot of questions because nothing else at all has been disturbed. Her mother rapidly vacillates between seeking numbness and absolutely flailing. Her sister is simmering and fixating. And Aunt Rosebud, who also lives with them, is doing everything she can to keep the family grounded and rooted. She is the only one of them who actually learned the lessons of root medicine that have been passed down in her family for generations. She's the only one of them who really understands how to behave around the shadows between the trees. The little people. She's the only one who remembers how to speak to them now that Laurel has disappeared, because she was learning. She was speaking to them. When I say this can be painful, I absolutely mean a good hurt, but it is hard to watch the events happening at times. I'm a mother, so dealing with the case of an abducted child is a horrifying idea. We also have copious content warnings because we are dealing with a lot of flawed characters and they treat each other in flawed ways, even when love is there. But the way that Faust is able to interweave their stories into this remarkable tapestry is truly awe-inspiring. When we see people repeatedly making the same mistakes and refusing any help to get better, it can be very, very easy to judge them. But Faust not only has you watching them, he has you deep inside their head. And you understand them, you relate to them in a way that you could not have really imagined from the outside. And while their behaviors are not always forgivable, they become understandable. And you have a lot more sympathy for the characters because of it. And while there is a lot of pain demonstrated in the events of the novel, through multiple generations, there are quite a few characters who are experiencing many different types of trauma here. And they are all processing it in different ways. Some in healthy ways, some in less healthy ways. And watching that process is what's most healing here. Watching the way that the characters take care of each other, sometimes even before themselves. Watching what they latch onto or what they let go of. Watching each one complete their individual journey makes you want to grow with them. There's very much an intricate dance of narration that's happening through this book because we're seeing the points of view of many different characters. We're encompassing quite a few different points in time, and we're even shifting between first person, second person, and third person narration. It would be extremely easy for this to become disorganized and confusing, but it isn't. And I think that really speaks to the author's mastery of it because we see the ways that these stories interact even when they're not directly touching each other. They are a part of this whole tapestry. Through all the pain that you do see here, through all the trauma that you are witness to, it leaves you wanting to grow and it leaves you wanting to hold your loved ones tighter and more frequently. I absolutely loved this one. I will eagerly be awaiting any new titles from this author, and I highly suggest that you get your hands on this one too. You can pick it up today anywhere books are sold. As always, there is a longer write-up of all of this along with the relevant content warnings available on my website at writing.hallidaynelson.com, and I want to know what you are reading too, because no matter how big my TBR pile gets, it's gonna keep growing. Happy reading.